Hello guys, welcome back to the Media Nights. My name is Ari.
And I'm Denise.
And today we're going to be checking out the show Fallout. We've been hearing amazing things for the show. This is a show based on a game. I have not had the chance to play this, but I've heard really cool things about it. I have a friend who loves Fallout New Vegas and he's told me a bit about it, but I'm not too familiar as I know some of the style is like this 50s, like retro futuristic look and vibe. And I actually dig that kind of vibe. But other than that storyline or anything like that or plot, I'm not really too familiar with it. So I'm very excited to see what this is all about. I've heard amazing things about it. So yeah, here we are, man.
Yeah, I just recently, in the past couple of years, have been getting back into gaming a little bit. And this one has been on my list for a while now. Right now, I'm working on Red Dead Redemption. I got to get those satchels, all finished up. It's amazing to hear so many fantastic things about it, and it's always like super exciting when a game adaptation is being done well and handled well. I know absolutely nothing about this, and that's amazing. I always love it when I go into something completely blind. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I have a really good feeling about this one.
We don't usually cover a lot of shows, but a lot of people requested this. So if you enjoy this, please leave a like and subscribe and let us know for future reference if you'd like us to cover any other shows, just for us to keep in mind and add it to the list. If you guys want to catch the full length reaction, that's going to be available on our Patreon. And if you want to watch these reactions early, make sure that you hit the join button and become a YouTube member. Huge shout out to I Am Groot OG and Shepard.
And also Lance Crane and Elliot Bullock II.
Thank you guys so much for becoming producer knights. We truly appreciate you guys' support. We hope that you enjoy, and we'll catch you guys after the show. Hey. Cowboy.
Specter of nuclear war facing this nation for 10 long years is final.
It's a party. Let's just focus on the party, okay?
Ooh. Oh boy.
All right.
Oh, Coop. Do your thumbs up.
Yeah, given the state of everything, I prefer not to if that's all right.
Why not? That's what you're famous for.
Drop it, Bobs.
Pressing him for the thumbs up. He wasn't really feeling it, huh?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you do it? The thumbs up.
Yes, explanation, please.
If they ever drop a really big bomb, and if the cloud is smaller than your thumb, then you run for the hills.
And if it's bigger than your thumb?
They told us not to bother running.
I see.
Oh.
It's gonna hurt.
She looks so adorable with her little cowboy suit.
I know. He seems like he cares a lot for his baby girl. No.
Oh.
No, you're kidding. Oh, she's gonna do the thumbs.
All right,
Oh,
one piece
shit.
of cake coming up from my favorite cowgirl.
Is it your thumb or mine?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, chills. Just his reaction.
Yeah, goosebumps.
Oh, the shockwave.
Oh no.
Oh.
Ah.
Jeez. Run. Get in your vehicles and get the hell out of there.
Oh, they have a fallout shelter.
No room.
Oh, wow.
Wasn't that his friend?
Yep. Switched up real quick. Oh, that is epic. Just leaving your horse.
Yeah. Also, what a great soundtrack. I love that they cut the rest of the audio. All you have is another one?
Oh!
Oh my god.
What the hell? That's at least 3 more. That's 4 nukes.
That is catastrophic.
Oh man, what an intro. Shoot.
Damn. They started off with this in the first 5 minutes.
219 years later.
My name is Lucy McLean, and I'm an active contributor to the well-being of my community, teaching American history with a focus on ethics.
Nice.
I hereby submit my application to the council to participate in the triennial trade with Vault 32.
Triennial trade. I recognize the little cartoon from the game.
You're the only one.
Oh, you got approved. Yay.
Yay!
Gonna get married. Well, I'm happy to see that civilization moved on. That looked catastrophic.
Yeah, they were able to rebuild as best as they can. Wow.
That looks beautiful. The countryside. Oh, wow.
It's not actually. Damn.
Never mind. Naive me. Here I thought they were like living the best life.
Gosh, you look just like your mother.
Yeah, I wish she was here.
Me too.
Aw.
Oh, man.
It's time.
Yeah, it looks like this is more like an arranged marriage thing. Like, you don't even know who you're marrying until you meet them.
Textbook tumbler jam. It's gonna take some time to fix.
Of course
Probably
it is.
best if we reschedule with the 32s until maintenance and I can.
Jet, what's going on?
Lucy, I love you.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Poor guy.
Messing around with your cousin, it's all well and good for kids, but it's not a sustainable long-term sexual practice, you know?
Oh, I see. Oh, I love the look of this, man.
Dude, so much of this looks practical, and that's amazing. I love that they did that.
Great set. You can tell they've really invested in this
Yeah.
to look as good as it does.
I am Hank McLean, overseer of Vault 33.
So,
Where's the
who am I
husband?
marrying?
Oh boy, I really hope it's a good person.
I don't know. I don't have a great feeling about this for some reason.
I'm Lucy. Do you have a name?
Monty.
Her little smirk.
Lucky.
No.
Radiation levels on the surface are dropping fast enough that
Nice.
the next generation, Lucy and Monty's children, will be able to recolonize.
Oh, wow.
To be the first people to live a normal life.
Show me to my new home.
Something about that woman's look has me a little suspicious.
We have everything with the hand-me-downs, an
Oh, I
icebox, a
don't trust him.
blender. They even gave us...
Oh, he's ready.
Oh.
Yep. Down to business.
Just keep that coffee hot.
She seems up for it, at least.
What is going on? I feel like there's a
Tension.
secret agenda here happening. Oh, is that the blight? It took out the crops.
Damn.
Oh.
Oh, wait. What happened here?
Have they been hiding stuff from the other vaults? I'm getting kind of horror vibes from this, man.
Yes.
Oh, is he radioactive?
Oh, no way.
From the surface.
Oh! What happens now?
Oh, Raiders, what? Shit.
No wonder they took over.
Damn.
This was the best day of my life.
Yeah.
I bet it was, you prick.
Oh!
Ooh, right in the gonads.
Nice.
Get it, get it, get it.
Nice.
Who stabbed whom?
Oh! Nice. Yeah. Oh! Damn. The action has been fantastic. Oh. Oh, they took all the supplies, weapons, and ammo.
Oh my
no.
god, dude.
You gotta
these
find your
people.
dad.
Yeah, they were So unprepared.
Terrifying. They were celebrating. Nobody was ready for this.
Oh, please.
What is that inhaler?
I don't know.
Oh, damn. Whoops. Careful not to trip there, buddy.
She's not gonna hide with him.
Oh, he's still
dude,
alive?
What do you mean?
Oh, that looks gnarly.
Nice. Make sure to finish the job now, please, guys.
How far does this go? Like, all the vaults been breached at this point? Like,
damn.
We gotta think about all that. Like, how far have they been able to get in?
Like, they've been working their way through, like, vault through vault?
Right. Because at this point, we don't really know. It's only been a few, all of them, most of them.
Shit.
What are they doing?
So I'm gonna offer you a choice.
Interesting.
Them or her.
Oh, that is dark.
What?
Hey.
You are my world.
Oh, he's saving her?
Oh, come on, man.
I wonder why they're doing what they're doing. There must be a reason.
There has to be.
Some hard feelings because they had shelter?
Like your mother.
She knew her mother. How?
Where are you taking him?
To the real world. You should see it sometime.
Are they gonna kill them? Please don't.
Maybe you should do what you do best. Run and hide.
Holy crap.
Well, it's activated. You better get some distance. They completely wrecked everything. Maximus. It's a rough world out there.
Aspirant Maximus.
Can you identify this relic?
Rotor.
Ow! Jeez.
The ability.
Oh.
Holy crap.
Love the look of the vehicle, man. That's sick.
What kind of model is that?
It's the T60.
Imagine getting to put on one of those every day.
They look amazing.
What's going on?
A bunch of us were chosen to get anointed.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Damn, he got left out. That sucks.
Oh, man.
Being the one left out and all your buddies get to do the cool stuff.
What? What happened?
Oh!
What the hell?
What happened? Oh!
Holy crap!
What a razor?
Did he sabotage him?
No way. What the hell happened there?
Everyone settle.
Yeah, now we need to figure out what exactly
I have a proposal
happened.
for the assembly. We send a search party to the surface to find my dad.
We're brainstorming here, and there's no bad ideas in a brainstorm.
Maybe
but
you.
that's not something that we ever do or have ever done. Never, ever, ever.
I know.
Maybe it's time to try.
They don't want to find Dad.
They want that new leadership, huh?
Something tells me she's not gonna sit around and wait to find out.
Nice. She's got her crew.
I'm going with you.
Chet,
What you're doing is insane. You don't even know which way to go. It isn't like the vault out there. It's big.
Yeah, it's a whole other world out there.
That's true.
Which direction do you take?
I'm not letting anyone else get hurt on my behalf.
Oh.
I just tracked him. And I will the same to you if you try to follow me.
I'm too chicken. Thanks.
Oh man. Yeah, it's insane. It's so dangerous out there. You don't even know if you're gonna see your sister again. I'm rooting for you, Lucy.
Yeah. I really hope that she brought some proper supplies.
It's probably the first time she's ever seen sunlight.
Young lady, come back here right away!
Lucy!
It's so bright.
That didn't work.
Yeah, no shit.
He had high hopes for that one.
Come back here, young lady. Like, oh, okay.
End of the show. Catching up with Maximus?
You're aware of their injury?
Yes.
Do you know who did it?
No.
Your fellow aspirants say it was you.
Did they try to frame him?
I wouldn't.
Why not? Your friend was promoted, you were not. You have ambitions, don't you?
The sound of the footsteps, the weight of that suit. Ugh.
Speak.
I didn't do it. I did not.
They seem like good friends, man. I don't think he would do it. I don't know. I don't know him I don't know him well enough, but
to make that decision.
I wanted it to happen. Is that wrong?
Yes. Violence against a brother of steel is a sign of weakness.
Oh. He said he wanted it to happen, but...
Do you have anything else to say in your defense?
If I can help the Brotherhood make it better, even if it means giving my own life, I'll do it.
What a great performance, man.
Great performance.
Amazing scene. How he went from fear to...
And I'd be grateful to the Brotherhood for giving my life meaning.
Good boy.
Yeah, he went from having fear to showing his true purpose in one
You will
scene.
be Knight Titus, new squire.
Hey.
What? He gets his position?
Yep.
I really hope he didn't do it, man.
You know who did it?
They asked if it was you. I told him you wouldn't hurt a fly.
He's not giving us anything.
No.
I don't know. So ambiguous.
It is your most sacred duty to protect the mission. Do you accept?
Ooh. Yep. Hold it in, man. Ouch. Got branded.
Each night, we'll search a section of the wilds for this target. The shape of the future be cut by your sword.
Whoa. Time to go out there and search. Oh, that's what he was doing.
Yes.
That's what he was drawing. Yeah, he's super excited. He finally got his shot.
Don Pedro has our friend dug up once a year. Bingo.
What the hell is going on here?
You're telling me the supreme badass we're looking for is a godforsaken mutant?
Have some respect.
A mutant? Interesting.
What? Are those blood bags? I feel like...
Whatever this thing is, it's been around for a while. Great atmosphere.
Oh, I love that.
Been in there for a minute.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait. Is this not our guy?
Is this not the guy in the beginning?
A bounty came down. A huge one. Now somebody made a run from the Enclave. Figured you'd be interested in is where they's running to.
Oh.
Where are they running to?
I do this shit for the love of the game.
Yeah. Shouldn't have threatened him. You got your friend there. Oh! Just blew his head off.
Jesus.
This guy's a badass. Took them down like that.
The ghoul.
Oh. Damn, what have you become, man?
Yeah, he seems very different from what we first saw him. Not just physically.
We take it as it comes.
Damn. What an introduction, huh? Wow. Jonathan Nolan, man.
Through the
Yep.
fallout, baby. When they drop that bomb.
Killed it.
Crawl out
That
through
was
the fallout.
Whoa. I mean, that is a first episode, man. That was a strong start for sure, you know, to the entire show. It did a great job introducing the audience to what the world is, a bit of how it works, what are the, you know, the different civilizations that are out there. This was excellent, man. I really enjoyed how in an hour and 10 minutes they were able to introduce us to, you know, 3 different characters that we, you know, are now interested in and care for. And I thought that was really well executed. I mean, I like Lucy, I like the ghoul, and Maximus. I think all 3 of them are excellent. I liked how different the tones of all 3 of their worlds felt, how much personality each civilization had, right? The people that are living in these bunkers, and then the civilization out there, and you know, the Brotherhood of Steel and Maximus. I loved all the intricacies, and I can't wait to explore even further what this world is about.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. They did such a fantastic job juggling these 3 different narratives, and especially the intro just did such an amazing job setting up the stakes in the world and just what happened to Earth, right? To all of these people and what drove a certain crowd underground into the bunkers. And then, you know, you have the survivors that are on the surface. And I can't wait to get to know more about what these people had to do to survive, right? It's 200 something years after D-Day, let's say. It's incredible to see how different groups of people have find different ways to survive and to manage things. I'm assuming that at some point these characters are going to collide. And I cannot wait to see how the dynamic is going to be between them.
I am loving the performances here. Ella Purnell killed it in that whole, you know, that sequence where she's getting married. She's in the room with this stranger essentially, and there's this weird bit of tension going on in the room, and you don't really know why. You kind of just assume it's because, well, they're strangers and they're kind of, you know, they're forced into speed running, having you know, this relationship now, and all of a sudden things just start to turn bizarre and sour and kind of creepy and spooky. I really appreciated how the show was able to very fluently move us through different kinds of tones and genres, because that moment, that scene specifically felt like such a horror film.
Yes.
That realization of, wait, you're not who you say you are, you know, followed by this incredible action / gory sequence that I was not expecting, by the way. This is definitely, you know, a strong R-rated, and I really, really, really appreciate that, because, you know, it allows you more flexibility to tell a story and give it its full impact, you know?
Especially in a situation like that, you know, you really want to drive home the violence that these people in these vaults are forced to do, you know, like especially with Lucy. Like, we saw that, you know, she's a badass, she can handle herself, you know, she could, you know, is trained with weaponry, with actual combat, but, you know, when it comes down to it, you could see that she was rattled by having to do the actual violence. Like, being trained for it is one thing, but having to commit it, you could see her hesitation. And I thought the performance, the duality in that, I thought it was fantastic. And also the same thing when it comes to duality for Maximus and that performance, especially during the interrogation sequence. I love that they kept it like somewhat vague.
Yeah.
Like, we're still not sure if he did that to his friend, you know what I mean? And I really appreciate that. It's going to keep that little question mark in there of what, you know, what he's willing to do to basically make his goal a reality, which I'm going to assume it's some type of revenge to people, you know, who have, you know, robbed him of whatever they robbed him of. You can tell that he's clearly carrying a lot of trauma and a lot of anger with that. So I can't wait to see how that's going to play out, dude.
I thought that was a fascinating scene to have on, episode 1, because the audience, and we felt that way while watching it, we don't know Maximus well at all right now.
No.
We can't really make assumptions. We don't know who this guy is. He's a complete stranger to us at this moment. The show already throws at you this incognito, this huge question of, would he do it? Well, we don't know right now, but maybe by the end of the show, we'll know him well enough to be like, he definitely did it, or maybe he absolutely didn't do it. Who knows? But I love that now we will have that over our heads, and the character's kind of tainted in a good way, in an interesting way, where it makes the character a bit more ambiguous, and we don't really know what he's capable of. And I guess we're gonna explore more of that throughout the show, which makes me very excited to see what's gonna happen down the line. But yeah, I have to agree with you. That introduction was so strong. Those first 5 to 10 minutes with Walton Goggins and, the little girl, and then seeing those nukes, and you see the first one and she does a little thumb thing. And, I love the exposition, how intelligently placed it is and how just on point, because as soon as she lifts up her thumb, you know what that means. You're like, oh dear, here we go, it's happening, this is gonna be bad. And then when you think it can't get worse, you get another 3 nukes back to back, and the haunting image of both of them escaping on the horse. Beautiful cinematography, beautiful color grading, amazing set designs. This is already a show that you can tell they poured a lot of passion, a lot of love into making it look and feel a very specific type of way. And I'm not familiar with the game, but I'm hoping that for fans of the games, all of this attention to detail paid off, because it looks amazing. I feel like they really brought this world to life. It doesn't look cheap in any way.
Yeah.
And like I mentioned during the reaction, it's insane that we're so privileged to watch shows nowadays that look and feel like big budget productions, like films, like one of the biggest films that you see in a year. Well, those are shows nowadays, right? And that they really put in that amount of care, because it really has shown us how the industry has evolved in such a relatively short amount of time.
It's always fascinating to see just how creative they can get. And one thing that I really loved about this is they really leaned into making each of these survivors and the world that they live in look and feel very, very different. Like with Maximus's world, you could tell it's dark, it's stark, it's a military compound, and it's very minimalistic. They're not trying to have anything fancy here. It's really just about getting the job done. And then with Lucy's world, you see that they're trying to do their best to make it feel as home as possible, as warm as possible. They have a projector for the wedding days that are going to happen and all these things. They tried their best to make this place feel like home and a little less dark, right? And like they have more colorful vaults and like the door, the blast doors and all these things. And I loved seeing that. Another thing I'm super curious about, what has the ghoul been up to all this time? Clearly he's survived for 200 something years. They mentioned something about mutants.
Yeah, so they call him a mutant. So he's clearly been affected by, I don't know, might be radiation or, whatever the hell he did to keep himself alive. To survive the radiation, who knows? I'm sure they're going to explain it down the line. But 200 plus years is a long time for anybody. He's lived through some shit, man.
Yes.
Like, this man has seen a lot of stuff, and I can't wait for him to share his stories with us. I love that you pointed out the color palette, because I thought that was such a great way to strike, the audience with that contrast, because it's very clear. There's a very specific color palette, like you mentioned in the bunker. The wastelands feels very, black and white, like you mentioned, minimalistic, making it feel like everything is dead outside. Again, just absolutely phenomenal work between a director, a cinematographer, and someone that's color grading the footage. I think I love it when those 3 people are in tune and they have a vision and they're able to really bring it to the audience and we perceive it. That's when it's, at least in the production side of things are moving smoothly. So I cannot wait to see where they take the show, in which direction. Characters are phenomenal so far. The story, I am hooked, I'm intrigued, I want to know more about the world, and that's all that you can ask for from a pilot. It gave us enough to kind of understand these characters and to ingrain that curiosity as to what's the direction. I hope that Lucy gets to save her father. Who knows, man, what she's going to have to do or encounter in order to just to get to him. This is a whole new world for her, completely different than what she's used to.
Yeah.
And we're going to see someone who's been raised in these bunkers finally do the real thing. What is it like to be out there and survive? What kind of, enemies is she going to encounter? Maybe allies, we don't know. And hopefully Maximus gets one of the suits. I'm hoping for that too.
Yes, I am rooting for that. Absolutely. Also, one thing that I loved about this was the score and the soundtrack. I loved the score score, Ramin Djawadi just being back at it and just killing it as always. I loved how there were certain moments where it was like so powerful and ominous, and I love that they did that. And like the soundtrack itself, it was great. You know, we got some Nat King Cole, which always makes me super happy. Very smart choices because it helps really set the tone and the vibe of the world, you know, and I think they definitely nailed that with this one.
Sound design too, the way they were drowning out the sound in the middle of certain action sequences or horrifying sequences when they were happening. You know, they would drown out the sound, making that, you know, giving that illusion of hyperfixation or freezing or not knowing or seeing something that's so horrific that you know, it's impactful. So drawing out all the sound and the action really makes sure that the audience is locked in what's going on, and you just have that haunting hum in the background. I thought a lot of the, you know, the filmmaking in this was very effective. I'm very, very impressed. I mean, again, not surprised. It is Jonathan Nolan, so clearly, you know, the man knows what he's doing, and I'm just glad that, you know, this is like one of the biggest projects that I've seen from him as a, you know, solo director in a project, and so far, really, really liking what I'm seeing.
Absolutely loving it.
Guys, thank you so much for watching this with us. We hope that you enjoy. And as always, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.
See ya.